Rawr, I'm a monster. Oh wow, I wish you could see your face. I love it. I know what you're thinking. And yes, they're real. And they can pierce your flesh with one good headbutt. Oh, you're not trying to stake me? That was a gesture of affection? Dear goodness me, you've got to work on that. Don't worry. Even if you had tried to stake me, I would have turned to vapor and disappeared. In other words, you would have missed. I'm trying to decide if I should go all sparkly vampire girlfriend on you or secretly horrifying monster. Oh, I'll flip a coin, then you can guess. Don't worry, even if you had tried to stake me, I would... I'm trying to decide if I... Rawr! I'm scary. I'm going to hide under your bed and grab your feet if you don't keep them under the covers. Ooh! I'm trying to decide if I... You should have seen the look on your face. It was simultaneously, oh, I'm scared, and oh no, she's hot! Classic. Rawr! I'm scary. I'm going to... This is extraordinarily tacky and thoughtless, as only a mortal could achieve. Please, cast this back into the shadows and let us never discuss it again. Hands are making promises that I hope the rest of your body is prepared to keep. Don't say I didn't warn you. Means our dance has only just begun. Are you prepared to handle all of the horrors that may lie ahead when one spars with a true beast of darkness? Great! Drop by just after sunset. I'll open a bottle of 400-year-old wine and we'll make an evening of it. Is that a stake in your shroud, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, it's a stake? Bummer. I'm trying... I gotta say, you're pretty cute. But you're not the cutest vampire slayer I've ever met. There was this one gal in the 90s that... Well, best not to kiss and tell. Little did you realize that the ultimate protection against being staked in the heart is a lovely pair of guardian breasts. You smell amazing. A nice mixture of charming allure and raw, passionate energy. Also minty toothpaste. You're like a fancy dessert. Little did you realize that the ultimate protection... I gotta... If you misbehave and defy me, then I may bite thee. But if you're a good little marshmallow and treat me kindly, then I shall bite thee for certain. Ow! Would you watch where you're putting all those elbows and knees of yours? I may be immortal, but I have soft, tender parts too, you know. I gotta say, if you... Little did you realize... If you misbehave and defy me, then I may... Not the first vampire slayer I've confounded with my sparkling conversation skills. Most find me so irresistible that by the end of our first conversation they can barely lift their weapons. Of course, I've noticed a greater degree of success depending on how revealing my top is, but I'm certain that's only coincidence. Shall we begin our game of cat and mouse? And by that, I mean, shall I play with you a bit before I eat you? If I happen to pounce on you and bat you around, toying with you, don't worry, it's just this silly urge I get. Spray me with some holy water and I'll scamper right off. Okay, so I may have nibbled you while you slept. Just a little, I promise. It's sort of how vampires get to know each other. See where they've been, who they've eaten recently. Barely a mosquito bite, I swear. Do I look pale to you? Oh, good. I got a little too much moonlight last night and I was worried I'd ruined my deathly complexion. Do I drink blood? Yes, but vampires are also concerned about climate change. That's why I've been trying out that new impossible blood they sell. It's nice and vegan-friendly, in that it's no longer made of vegans. I'm rather disappointed to hear that you don't have some ancient vendetta against me. All the other vampires have cool mortal nemesis. Maybe I should try to be more cruel and stop getting distracted by your cute mortal faces. Ow! Would you watch where you're putting all those elbows in me? If I happen to pounce on you and bat you around, toying. Little did you realize that the ultimate protection against being staked in the heart is a lovely... Do I look pale to you? If you misbehave and defy me, then I may bite thee. I gotta say, you're pretty cute. But you're... If I happen to pounce... Okay, so I may... Do I drink blood? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please don't fry my face. Ugh, that song is stuck in my head. A much better gift, I must say. You're already showing a better appreciation for the finer things. Still, improvements could be made. Find you intriguing, mortal. You have many vocations, many lovers, many talents, as if you're trying to be everything to everyone. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm super glad that sexy buff and witty conversationalist are sprinkled in there. If you start to focus on less things, put those two at the top of your list. I'll give you this. You are a very charming vampire slayer. There's been a glut of precocious teenagers and former presidents recently. I like variety in my vampire slayers. Do you mind if I stand close to you? Whisper dark secrets in your ear. Gently caress the line of your jaw. And then... I got your nose! Oh, Mr. Do you mind? Do I look... Do you mind? Oh, do you... Do I look... If I happen to... Okay, so... Oh, Miss... Do I look... Ow! Would you watch where you're putting all those elbows and knees of yours? I may be immortal, but I have soft, tender parts too, you know. You are a puzzle. I can't tell what exactly it is about you I find so endearing, so confounding, so mesmerizing. Hold on a sec. Turn around. Ah, yes, there it is. Never mind, I figured it out. No ifs, ands, or buts. I like you, mortal. You're not really in iconic territory yet, but you're a solid guilty pleasure if I've ever met one. Here, hold my hand. I ran it under hot water for like half an hour, so it should be a relatively pleasant experience before it returns to the chill of undeath. Oh, don't look at me like that. All women have chilly hands. You make me want to appear as a wolf at your bedside, and then ravage you in a symphony of blood and passion. I'm old-fashioned like that. I've been stalking your other girlfriends. I love them all so much. I'm trying to figure out which one I should hypnotize and lure into a strangely erotic, unholy friendship. Any recommendations? You make me want to appear as a... I've been stalking your other... I would like to take you flying tonight. Mortals always swoon when I take them flying. You can even choose how I carry you. Super style in my arms, or on my back like I'm a flying pony or something. Here, hold my hand. You make me want to... I would like to take you... No, stop with the tickling. You're throwing off my whole sinister femme fatale thing. Decided that you and I shall no longer part company. That is to say, I've cancelled any plans of having you captured, killed, and cast away. But don't worry, I've kept the shackles I was going to use during the capture part of the plan. You know, just in case. Why is this garlic bread so delicious? Ow! Did you just call me batty? Yikes. Okay, just to let you know, a vampire can call another vampire batty, but when someone else says it, it's considered pretty rude. Why no, I wasn't staring at your neck. I was staring at your personality. I mean, your butt. I mean, I'm not going to eat you, I swear. Hey, I think you're groovy. No, wait, that face you're making. Groovy's no good now? How about fly? Epic? Bay? Why do mortal expressions expire so quickly? You make me want to appear as a... Why no, I decided to try something new, so I went to make a withdrawal at the blood bank. That place is misnamed, and is at least a little misleading. Here, hold my hand. I would like to take you flying tonight. Did you just call me... Hey, I would like to take... No, stop with the tickling. You're throwing off my whole sinister femme fatale thing. Ah, the moon, my constant companion, by whose light I've ended 1,000 lives. Good times. I think I shall reflect on this in the study, while listening to sinister organ music and the distant chanting of a choir. Wanna come? I couldn't sleep all day. I laid awake in my coffin, my mind racing with concerns and desires I've never felt before. I mean, should I invest in cryptocurrency? It all sounds so complicated to me. But I own a crypt, so maybe it's on brand for me. I just don't know. Say, will you assist me in my dark bidding? I need someone to watch my auctions while I go hang upside down for a bit. The sound of your heartbeat, it's just so pleasing. It's warmth and life and sexiness and deep magic and song. I'd like to turn it up, so I'm gonna chase you around with a stick for a bit. Some kids asked me if I could umpire their baseball game. I think they may have misread my business card, but anyway, I'm not busy, so batter up. You mortals are all the same. You get all cute and interesting for a few years, and then you fade away into dust. It's no good turning you either. Then you become vain jerks like the rest of us. Some kids ask, hey, let's go to the discotheque and cut a rug. Wait, that's not cool anymore? Wait, does that mean roller skates are no longer in fashion? Some kids, hey, let's go to the discotheque. Despite what you might think, vampires also hate mosquitoes. One got in my coffin the other day and it was such a nuisance. Talk about a lack of professional courtesy. Hey, let's go to the discotheque and cut a rug. You mortal. The sound of your... Despite what you might... Despite what you might... Cut that out or I'll draw you into a love triangle with a werewolf that'll ultimately be extremely unsatisfying. Okay, I'm not totally sure why you insisted on going in the sunlight, but I will admit there's a certain charm to the ocean by day. I like this. Very nice. You're strangely adaptable for a mortal, and you've already discovered what my heart is craving. I saw you on a moonlit stroll with another mortal, and I must admit, a rare streak of jealousy arose in me. So I slew them and drank their blood. Just kidding. Wow, can you imagine how awkward that would make things? Cringe. I may have a type. I just realized I'm basically a fangirl for all the fictional vampire slayers on TV. What even is this fetish? Na 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 Batgal! Fun fact, the rule about inviting vampires into your home is true. Also your car, your garage, your fallout shelter, and your heart. So, hint hint, get inviting. Despite what you might think, mortals are the sound of your heart. Nana. The sound of some kids. Mortals are always asking me why vampires come across so, sort of nympho. And the truth is, Even after hundreds of years, physical intimacy is still pretty darn interesting. Fun fact, the rule about... Oh, I can't even pull off the sparkly vampire thing. I would need to be much more brooding, much more vapid, and have much less sexy time. It's just not happening. Despite what you might think, vampire... Fun fact, the rule of... Mortals are always... Oh, I can't even... Despite what you might... You know, your hands are making promises that I hope the rest of your body is prepared to keep. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm just as shocked as you. I hope they find whoever or whatever mangled that poor bird. I'm a bad liar. What an astounding gesture. Thank you. Come, I wish to reward you with kisses of great passion and abundance. Hey, in days gone past, I would perhaps compose a sonnet to someone for whom my heart was yearning for. But sonnets aren't really all the rage anymore. So instead, I'll just say, damn, you are one fine mofo, yo. Hey, I need help polishing my horns today. Want to help? And don't read anything into that statement. These horns need proper TLC. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, I can't even pull off... Mortals are always... Fun fact, the rule about... Oh, I can't even... Fun fact, mortals are... Oh, You know, your hands are making promises that I hope the rest of your body is prepared to keep. Don't say I didn't warn you. So cheesy, the way they make all the vampires sexy and interesting in movies. Go on a vampire dating app sometime and let me know how many tickle your fancy. Come to my arms, embrace the night, and let me take you into the embrace of blood and passion. Now we shall forever redefine what the term vampire slayer really means. Why aren't your lips kissing mine? I really can't think of any excuse, can you? I know this might complicate things a little, but you can absolutely bite me wherever you feel like it. I know the feeling isn't totally mutual, but I kind of love it, so do it. I'm not sure how you did it, but I've completely fallen for you. Wait, has this been your tactic the whole time? How ruthless! Why aren't your... I bit you! Nina, Nina, Nina! You should see your face! Oh, betrayal! I've got a meeting of the Profane Council tonight, but I think I'm just gonna blow it off. Ever since the Dark Goddess was lost, the whole thing feels mostly administrative and boring. I know this might Oh, darn it. I just know that I've smeared my lipstick, but, well, the whole mirrors thing. Can you help? I know this... You mortals are Okay, kiss, marry, kill. I would kiss the time traveler, marry the baker, and kill the bear. I don't really dislike the bear, though. It's just hard to pick a least favorite. I would be your lover until the long days of your body are spent and you slip into eternity. Just so we're clear, I'm going to be mega hot that whole time, so this is a good deal. I know that... Oh, you've got a small cut on your finger. Here, let me... There, that bandage should do. Wait, did you think I was going to... Yuck! The hands are super unsanitary. They're not for sucking. Oh, darn it. I'm not sure how you did it, but Kiss me, bite me, touch me. Just be with me. You make me feel alive. If I had a heartbeat, it would beat for thee. If I drew breath, it would draw for thee. If I... got itchy, sweaty... Hey, what's some other romantic junk you mortals do with your bodies? Hiccup? I would be your lover until the... God. Gosh, I don't even know what I'd do if we'd switch bodies for a day. Suddenly walking around with all that delicious blood in me, I would probably just lie around naked in the sunshine. Do you think people would stare? Why aren't your lips kissed? I would be your... I know this might complicate... You know, your hands are making promises that I hope the rest of your body is prepared to keep. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, how I love to tease the imagination, to titillate the senses, to spark the fantasy. Keeping secrets is such delicious foreplay.